What's up? Welcome. Allt has just dropped a new song. A lot of people were kind of reserved with their reactions to the last single, Snowblind, which was the first single for this new album cycle. I liked it, and I said, replying to some of the comments, that I believe that this is a bit of a fake out. I believe that the second single they're gonna drop is gonna be heavy and more on brand for Allt. The second single is now here. It's called Omertá, which is a code of silence about criminal activity or refusal to give evidence to authorities. Of course, July 31st is when Allt is dropping their album Ataraxia, and we will all be there. But let's see if my theory is correct. Let's see if this one is heavy. I'm always right. I'm always correct. I'm never wrong. Oh! Yo, we're kind of going in this one. Hold on. Love the scratches. He looks like evil Noah Sebastian. That is not what I expected from Allt.
Reminiscence like a vein evaporates, put you on notice, position to liquidate. This shit ain't happy. Why go this far? You feel no sorrow, hatred, pain to mirage. Not fucking happy.
Rapping on the Allt song. Is this real? This is gonna confuse a lot of people. Chills. Oh my lord. Sing that shit. Oh my god, man. This fucking band, bro. This fucking band. You know, this is a huge departure. Like, first things first, this is a huge departure. And I don't give a fuck because it slaps. Allt, Omertá. We have just listened to a new goddamn single from Allt. And honestly, my theory was proved correct. Like, this is a heavier single than the first one. However, it's not similar to the last album at all. Like, we are going away from the fall Allt quite dramatically. You know, I think that's safe to say. We are quite dramatically departing from the previous album and going into a much different direction. A bit of hip-hop, a bit of rap, lots of interesting influences, a bit of new metal influence, I would say, overall. This is basically one of those songs that has like a really strong riff as a hook. You know, the whole... And it kind of ties the whole song together through and through. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do think the chorus is very strong as well, but Just that riff is really something that is left with me after the song stopped. Like, that is the thing I can hear in my head right now still, trying to talk to you. It's a bit of a fire song, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit of a fire track from Allt. Just found myself really enjoying it all the way throughout. I think this is a new dramatic direction for them. I think this is still very much Allt trying out new things, but Allt being Allt in a way, if you know what I mean. The lyrics, the delivery might turn some people off, and I completely understand that, but to me, this is something fresh, this is something new, this is something I will eat up like crazy. So, I don't care. I don't care if this is dramatically different, I don't care if this is dramatic departure. The old album is still there. I want them to move on to something new, and it looks like they are moving on to something new fairly quickly. I shall be following the boys very, very closely, as if I wasn't doing that already, but, you know, the drill. July 31st is Ataraxia release date, their new album. We're gonna be there day one. Of course, if any singles drop until then, we'll be there as well. But this is going to be a very exciting release. Mark my words, this is gonna be very exciting release. Anyways, this was Allt, Omertá. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one. I would really love to hear your thoughts because, again, different, but still really fucking cool. That was it for me, though. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.